More inter-MAGA fighting as things are really going off the rails as a pro-Trump host is now complaining that he was kicked out of the press area at a Trump event because he was being too honest about Trump. Let's discuss. I'm Dave Aronberg, former state attorney for Palm Beach County, a.k.a. the Florida Law Man, here on the MeidasTouch Network. Thanks for your support. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Check out my Substack, Dave Aronberg. But let's talk about this pro-Trump host who is now crossways with Trump's MAGA movement. Interesting, right? We're seeing this a lot lately. It's not just Marjorie Taylor Greene. According to Mediaite, a pro-Trump host complained at length that President Donald Trump's staffers forced him to vacate the press pen at Trump's rally this week, wondering aloud if he was being too honest for them. Trump held a rally at beautiful Mount Airy Casino Resort on Tuesday night that served up lots of familiar elements, right down to the riff on buying too many dolls and an infamous private rant that he took public. And by the way, that's about the shithole countries. Yes, he has now admitted something we knew all along, that rant about those countries that he said, no, he never would say that about these countries. That, yes, now he's admitted he did. He said it publicly. And these are predominantly black countries. And he is now saying it in public. But of course, we all knew that. I mean, there's nothing surprising there. But when it came to host Matthew Alvarez, now I'm sure you've not heard that name because he's a prominent host of a right-wing internet network. It's called Right Side Broadcasting Network, RSBN. So they sent him to this rally. And remember, that these are his people. This is his movement. He was waiting to interview Trump fans inside the venue for hours. He was waiting because Trump took forever to take the stage. And before he took the stage, he was going around talking to Trump people. And this, according to Mediaite. After delivering several reports from atop the press tier, Alvarez said he was asked to leave and griped in length about the slight. So here's a clip of him complaining about getting off the press riser and being sent to where just the regular people are.
Again, there's a lot of room in front of that camera up there. And I was told by the Trump administration press lead that no more people standing in front of the camera. Let's take a live look. Denver, can you look over there, please? We're going to look at the mainstream media and look at all of the people that are in front of a camera right there. So I'm curious as to why that decision was made. Is it because, am I telling it like it is too much? So anyway, there's the fake news, except for some of the conservative media. And again, professional and respectful to everyone over there. We've talked before. Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's been a long time, all that stuff. But when it comes down to the narrative, I'm just not going to bend the knee to the crap on the left, the mainstream media, or anything that is anti what's going on when it comes to being on the right side of history. These guys pumping their fists as our camera guy saying, hey, come on, pump the fist. So just being really transparent right now, because when you're a journalist, you kind of report what you see and what's happening. It's the who, what, where, when, why, and how. So in this case, why did I have to get taken off that podium? Interesting. Right Side Broadcasting Network didn't ask me to step off, but the Trump administration's press lead did. Interesting. Anyway, this is all about God, family, country, and freedom.
What's funny is that he's looking at what he calls the mainstream news, the fake news, and they get to be on the press riser, but he's not even allowed to be there, and he's supposed to be part of Team Trump. And you also notice that when he's complaining about being kicked out, he never mentions Trump. He doesn't blame Trump. He's upset, and yet you don't ever call out the leader by name. Even those who are upset with him, they'll speak around it. They won't ever mention Trump's name. But, that's the movement. I mean, remember, this is the same MAGA movement that when Steve Bannon ripped them off by having the We Build the Wall charity scheme and was facing criminal charges because he ripped off MAGA stalwarts who gave money to build the wall. What did Trump do? He pardoned Bannon. And yet the MAGA stalwarts probably continue to give money. Did it affect them? Didn't seem like it. But that's what happens. They eat their own, and people like this reporter will take it, or at least he won't complain too harshly about it. But he works for a network that has dealt with things in the past. His own network, Right Side Broadcasting Network, well, back in 2021, they were suspended from YouTube. According to media, a pro-Trump YouTube channel, RSBN, suspended on eve of Trump's Sarasota rally. And why were they suspended? Well, it's because they put out misinformation from MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell as he went off on a rant about vaccine conspiracies. Oh, boy. Yeah, and they also had several of their Trump rally videos deleted. So this is about stuff that Trump said. It's about stuff that his supporters say. And now you're surprised that despite all your conspiracy theories, now the Trump team is bouncing you from the risers. Maybe you're not pro-conspiracy theory enough. I mean, this is what happens when you're part of a group that doesn't depend on facts and reality. You can just make up your own reality. The people you trust don't necessarily trust you because they're come up with their own conspiracy theories about you. They turn on their own, turn on themselves. There's no objective truth. There's no one to trust. It's just us against them, and the them keeps changing. So that's what's happening out there in MAGA world. The intra-civil war continues. We'll keep following here on the MeidasTouch Network. I'm Dave Aronberg, a.k.a. the Florida Law Man. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share with a friend, leave a comment below. Thank you for your support. Check out my Substack at Dave Aronberg, and we'll see you next time.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.